Hey guys, Daniel Zero, how you doing? I hope all is well in YouTube land, whatever part of the world you are. Okay, we've had a lot of questions lately and about how long does stuff last when it's canned. What I've got here is some of the apples that we got from an old friend, an old lady who passed away here recently. Everybody called her Ma Keeney. She lived up on the ridge. We live on the creek and she lived up on the ridge, and she was great at gardening and preserving and canning and stuff like that. What we've got here is apples. These, I don't know exactly how old they are. They are at least 15 years. 15 years. Ma canned her apples just in simple syrups, which is the sugar-water ratio, and she canned them properly and she stored them properly. There's a couple of things that I want to show you about these jars. These were stored in her root cellar, so they were in a cool, dark, moist area, which is great for the stuff that you have canned. It works great for that. However, Ma kept her rings on her jars, which is not the way that we store them, just because you can see how rusty those rings get. Cool, dark, and damp is great for the stuff that's canned, but it's not good for the rings. So these rings should pop right off though. Yeah, there's that one that comes off. Kind of clean off the top of them. We won't be keeping these rings. We'll definitely keep the jars, but we won't keep the rings. So sometimes they can get rusted and they'll rust on. They're really hard to get off, and you can crack your jar. You can chip the lid. You can chip the threads of the jar. So that's one reason why we don't want to store with the rings on the jars. Now, like I said, these are at least 15 years old. Maybe more, maybe less, I don't know for sure, but I know that they are at least 15 years. And like I say, Ma canned them properly. They still all have their seal. You can't lift the seal up, their seal is still there, and they've been stored properly. So these apples inside here should still be good. Let's crack one open here and see. First thing you look at was we heard the seal break on the jar when I opened it. Next, it looks like apples. They look like canned apples. And we smell them. That smells like some good apples there, y'all. Yep, and there's no mold on top of it. The juice is still clear. The syrup is still clear on the inside. So these are still good. They're preserved and they're still good. And we are going to use them right now to make some apple crisp, which I will make another video about, because we're going to make apple crisp and I'll make a video about it, I guess, using these old ass apples, y'all. Alright, so there you go. There's a couple of things. If it looks good and it smells good and the seal is still on and it's been stored properly, I'm going to use them. I'm going to use them. I don't have any fear at all about using this fruit because it's been handled properly. So there you go. I hope this helps. Thanks for watching. Oh, another thing too, you know, like if this seal is broken, that lid would go like this. Since I broke the seal on there, you can see that it goes like that, but it's not. These cans, they still have their seal on them. So, alright guys, I hope this helps. I hope everybody understands. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. If I can do it, you can do it. God bless. Ian. Okay, not the end. Sorry about that. Something I want to show you on this particular jar. If you can see, right here, it looks a little bit fuzzy. And then when we opened up the jar, we opened up the seal on there, you can look down inside, it's kind of dry. You see how it looks dry on top? And you see how this looks like it's mold, and it just looks like it's a different color and a little bit fuzzy, this little area right here. I hope it comes out on the camera. Rule number 1, when in doubt, throw it out. Better safe than sorry. I'm not going to use this jar of apples just because I am not 100% confident that that is not mold, or that is not something that's going to make somebody sick or give us mild and uncontrollable pooping or something like that. So when in doubt, just throw it out. Better to lose a jar of 15-year-old apples than to lose, I don't know, half your bowel because something got bad. So there you go. You can tell the difference in the way that these jars look also. How these are lighter and these are darker. Not everything's not going to work all the time. So there you go. Like I said, I'm not going to use this jar because I have doubts about it. So when in doubt, throw it out. All right, guys. Hope that helped. Again, God bless. Ian. Buzz, buzz, the end.